Welcome back. Frost here, playing really hard modded Minecraft. Alright, so in today's episode, I'm thinking that it's time for us to head back to the village. We went there around like episode 16, when I did a huge exploration trip. But we're not gonna do that again by foot, because this is a fully zoomed out map, and that's like a 3-day walk. I'm not bothered. I don't want to do that walk again. Instead, I want to use the Nether to help fast travel us over there, since every block in the Nether is 8 blocks in the overworld. However, in this mod, it's a bit harder to navigate around, because if I press F3 here, you can see that there's no coordinates. It doesn't tell me which direction I'm facing. Yeah, that's a bit tricky. But don't worry, it's still possible to navigate your way without the use of F3 coordinates. And we basically do it with this block right here. Or really any block, kind of like cobblestone. You see, cobblestone always gets placed the same way. No matter which direction I'm facing, like here or here, you can just see how both of these cobblestone blocks look the same, right? Some blocks orient themselves towards you, such as chests and pumpkins. They orient themselves towards the direction you're kind of facing. Cobblestone does not, which means that no matter where I place cobblestone, the textures will always, be in the same direction, which means that I need to be heading north, because that's where the village is, where we went to last time. That direction is north. So if I look in this cobblestone block, I can see that there's these 3 gray dotted lines on the north left corner of this block, and I could use this to basically navigate my way in the Nether, because in the Nether I'm disoriented. I don't really know which direction I'm facing. That's how I could orient myself that direction. One last thing I like to bring with me is some stakes. This crafting recipe is pretty simple. It's just any molding and some string on top, you get some stakes. And how these work is, if you place one down and then go a few blocks away and place another one down, and I get some string and I look at the other stake I placed down, like have both of these stakes in my view, and right click, I'll basically create this line right here. And it uses all the string in my inventory. It can only go up to 64, and if I right click the string, I'll make a little noise, and it'll also tell me how much string I've used here. Right click again, you get all the string back. Pretty much that's how I'm going to orient myself in the Nether. I've already created a little tunnel already, so let me show you what I've got. Right, I've already done a bit of measuring over here. And remember, we're trying to reach around that little, don't shake the map like that little desert spot right there. So I actually don't really know how far I need to travel in order to get that far, but yeah, this right here is already 64 blocks, which in the overworld would actually be like 512 blocks. So that's a good distance on this map. Remember that every 16 blocks is every pixel represents 16 blocks. Yeah, Future Frost here to explain what past Frost was talking about. So on a fully zoomed out map, every pixel is 16 blocks distance. A map is 128 pixels by 128. My Nether tunnel, which made me travel 512 blocks in the overworld, would make me travel around 32 pixels on this map. So let's travel further. This is going to get blown down by gas, I know it. Those gas are gonna go to this. Man, that was very spooky. Since my pick is worn out, I guess I could spend some time around the base, doing my daily chores. Harvesting the hemp, collecting melons, cocoa beans. Also around the base I've done a bit of work. I built up the pens for the chickens out here. I've even started making more roads around the place. I need to find another block to put in this guy. Andesite or something? Yeah, that's right. I did say andesite because Some observant viewers might notice that in my inventory I have diamond shears. What? That's not in vanilla. That's not in vanilla Better Than Wolves, and you're right. Diamond shears, not in vanilla Better Than Wolves. It's because I'm actually playing with DecoCraft installed. Right there, you can see DecoCraft, made by Don Ryder. And basically it adds a whole bunch of nifty building items for us to play around with, so I can actually make some of the base look good. Like it has the latest like blackstone from the 1.16 Nether update, concrete, if I want to play around building with concrete. It's got terracotta as well. So yeah, I decided to add DecoCraft just so I can have more customization item options. I guess it's back to hell. No! You can't tell by my smile, but I'm sad inside. A lot of my footage has been corrupted. So I have to basically recap you. I built the portal, and I went through it, but instead of actually reaching the destination I was looking for, we were about 3/4 the way there. Building that nether tunnel was painful. It was just gas attack after gas attack after gas attack. So I've decided, because I have DecoCraft installed, I can actually create regular cobblestone like this. And I've basically been crafting a decent supply of cobblestone so I can continue building the pathway, but now with cobblestone, so I don't have to do the extra step of placing netherrack. I do not have enough netherrack to do what I want to do, but it's enough just to get started. Which is all, you know. Sometimes all you just need to do, all you need is to just get started. So, let's get started. Oh, finally. After being harassed by these stinky gas over and over again, we built the portal, and I'm a bit hurt, and I don't know if it's going to be daytime or if I'm going to be just swarmed. Put our armor on. Let's go through. Actually, let's heal up a bit. Okay, all healed up. Let's go. All right, so the village should be right over here. Right, it's right there. This is actually decent. I just need to build a road to get over there now. Hey, look, there's one of my little bases I built. Right, threw some ham and eggs, some planks, some other goodies. Since I'm around here, I could probably just use all this stuff. But, I'm worried that, this portal is a little bit too close to stuff like this river. We could have some fun people spawning. Might be a good idea. Just dig down like 32 blocks. Yeah, change of plans. Instead of digging underground, I think I'd rather move the portal. Instead of here, move it right here or there. Yeah, just make it a bit closer to the village so I don't have to walk further to get there. Yeah, so let's just, that looks, hold on. Wait a second. That's a desert temple. Huh. Wow, look at this, the most buried desert temple that could ever spawn. Wow. Don't mind if I take a look. Oh my god, guys. I've been wanting one of these. Whoop. I'm breaking. Efficiency. I'm breaking. Bane of arthropods. But oh, this is super neat. And always, if you go down here, there's always some extra rewards you can find. Get rid of that. And here, emeralds. Alright, that's always fun. Ooh, gold helmet. The helmet itself isn't very useful, but the gold part, I can melt it down and, you know, that's a decent supply of gold. Ooh, more gold. Ooh, I really like this. Yeah, this was a great find. I can't believe I didn't see it the first time. Well, now I do. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll come back later. Yeah, back to the original idea. If I set up the portal, say, like, in this desert spot, instead of, like, kind of over there, you can see just a bit of it poking out behind that little dune. Yeah, if we're just a bit closer to the village, that would be, kind of handy. It'll be kind of fun. Well, it's not really either of those things. It's just more practical, you know, being closer to the village. So I'm gonna first build a quick box around where the portal is gonna be. That way, it doesn't corrupt things. So let me get to that. A lot of work. There's a lot of like extra work you got to do in order to make your place safe. Unlike vanilla, where you just kind of build a portal wherever, plop it, whatever. Yeah, so I realized that the portal can affect things 16 blocks in like all directions, not an 8 radius. So I built this a 16 by 16 box. It needs to be a 32 by 32 box. Whoops. For now, I'm just going to build it in this corner right here, kind of awkwardly, and I'll expand this wall accordingly. Yeah, campfire torch. Hopefully this links up to the portal in the Nether and doesn't spawn me somewhere completely random. Oh yeah, that looks good. And if I go back in, does it teleport me right back? Or does it spawn a new portal? Ah, it spawns a new one. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to build the tunnel a bit further in the Nether. Oh well. Well, for now, we got to the village, so... And we also found an enchanting table, that's really neat. Yeah, so I think the big thing we want to do is just build this Nether tunnel just a little bit further to connect to that... to connect to the portal closer to the village. And also grab a lot more cobblestone to build a 16 by... a 32 by 32 protection barrier around the portal. Let me out! Let me out! Here to yoink all that. And also, while we're here, a bit of TNT that you can collect. Better Wolves, they renamed it to powdered kegs, but these are TNT, right? And you can always grab some of those when you're in here. Alright, portal moved. Desert pyramid thingamabob expanded. Once it becomes day, I will try to tackle that village and get some villagers now. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do to tackle the zombie villagers. This is how I'm going to get them to come. Hey, what's up, little pig? I leave. First of all, I'm just gonna need a bit of land around here. I want to make sure that zombie villager doesn't get too close to me. What I need to do is clear a bit of land, and I'm gonna basically create a little pathway like this. And then right here, we're gonna dig these 2 blocks out, and we're gonna basically dig like that. With the vine traps, you make this with 3 vines in a row. And then we'll dig 2 blocks down like there, right? So that's that. Gonna bunker right here. Yeah, so the zombie villager will try to chase me through this spot right here, but the zombie villager will see the vine trap as like a full block, kind of like a open trapdoor in vanilla Minecraft, and they will basically fall down. Yeah, so we're pretty much just gonna do this here. So we're gonna have a zombie villager right there, and another one right here, and another one. Well, I'll do 3 for now. If there's more zombie villagers, then I will build this out a bit more. But for now, this should work. Let's just make this a bit nicer all around, just a bit of wood. So yeah, there was a zombie villager in the water, so maybe we can try to grab him. Oh no, there's a guy right here. Okay, let's grab this guy. Also, quick little tip, you can actually clear tall grass and flowers with an iron axe or diamond axe, and it won't kill your hunger, right? So if I punch this with my, like with anything else, you can see how my hunger bar shakes like that, but with the axe, it doesn't do that. So if you want to basically, you know, have clearer land to move around and you won't get slowed down, use an axe. That's how you do it. All right, so this zombie villager, he's gonna spot me, right? And these guys are pretty fast. Okay, snack. So I'm gonna basically run to our little trap like this. He's gonna get fooled and boom, get dunked on, nerd. That's how we trap these villagers. And I guess right, push him over here, trap him right there. Yeah, and then we'll do this. Wha-bang! Hit him with a soul urn, and he starts shaking. It's kind of like curing zombie villagers with the golden apple. But now we do it with the soul urn. Okay, let's get some other villagers. Come on, dude. Oh, jeez. Buddy, you're meant to chase me. Ow! Uh-oh. That's not good. That's also not good. Hey, buddy. Don't mind me. Uh-oh. Alright. New plan. I need you out of here. Okay? Because I messed this up. Right? We needed the vine traps. We're right here. Alright, let's grab him again. And get dunked on, nerd. We break these blocks, push them over this side, block them off right there, and bam! I just need to do this for how many guys we have left. Wait, ooh! Kinda in the ground. Hello? So yeah, this is the Better Wolves trading UI. It's quite different from vanilla Minecraft. And the villager only has one trade right now. And he also has a progress bar. You need to trade with him a handful of times, and this bar will fill up. And the villagers have a whole bunch of trades. Oh, now you're fine. And yeah, so you need to trade with the villager a handful of times. I believe it's 5 for the first level, so he's level 1. And then once we've filled this bar, he'll have a special trade that will bring him to level 2. And then he'll have 2 slots to do 2 different trades. And yeah, the trade with the plus will increase the bar, while the trade without the plus won't do that. So if you really want to level up your villagers all the way to level 5, that's how you do it. You have to trade with the plus signs. Otherwise, you can always just trade with the villagers, because, you know, some of them have pretty useful trades, like the butcher here, you know, 6 leather. That's not half bad, you know, for 1 emerald for 6 leather. Okay, goodbye. I'm a little bit hurt right now, but that's fine. A little important note to make with villagers is you need the librarian and the priest in order to get to the end. No! You know what? I'm not taking any of this. Just the coast clear. Seems like it. Alright. Aha! It worked! I'm a genius! It almost super backfired on me. Alright, we got all the villagers. Just need a... There we are. So this village is abandoned now. And we can come in and explore and see if there's any goodies that we can get here. For instance, the wheat. I would definitely like to take some of this home. I have to wait till one of these fully grows. It looks like one or two of them are about to fully grow. And also, right in here, we have bookshelves. You cannot make books in Better Than Wolves. You have to find bookshelves to get bookshelves. This is a pretty neat village. And there's another one I saw over in the distance right over there. So there's more villagers we can try to get. Although I'm expecting that village to also be semi-abandoned, so I think it just might be best to kill those zombie villagers. Because really you only need like one of each type of villager. And I already, like over here we already have a farmer, and we already have a butcher, and we could breed the butcher to make another butcher. Yeah, so let's check out what this guy is selling. Wow, look at that. He wants dirt, and it'll give us an emerald. You know, he makes a very hard bargain, but I think I will take that. You know, I think I just will. Right, so we just do this. Our first trade with a villager. And then he'll give us a new trade, which is jungle logs for an emerald. That one's more tricky, buddy. What about you? Let's do this one. We get the leather, and his next trade is 32 arrows for an emerald. These trades are... That trade is hard. That's a hard trade to fulfill. The butcher's nice because the butcher will give you like lots of animal meat for like an emerald. So you probably don't need to build farms, but if they give you this arrow trade, then I guess you do need to at least build a chicken farm. So as I was saying before, there was another village over there, but it most likely is also going to be semi-abandoned, like this one. Because it's probably going to be another semi-abandoned village, I don't feel that bad of murdering them all, because you can breed villagers with diamonds. Since it's going to be semi-abandoned, it's not going to have any villager I'm really looking to get. I don't really care that much. I mean, the most I care about is probably a blacksmith, but you can breed villagers to get the other professions. However, the caveat is you cannot breed villagers of two different class rank. So the farmers are their own rank, and then the butcher and the blacksmith are their own rank, and the priest and librarians are, you know, they're another rank on top of that. I cannot breed two farmers in hopes of getting a butcher or a blacksmith, and vice versa. But I can breed one of the butchers and one of the farmers in hopes of getting the blacksmith. So I don't really need, worry about trying to get a blacksmith pure like that. But hey, from that desert temple, we got 16 gold ingots from that. That is pretty nifty. I like that. Also, I've been doing lots of mining off camera. Been doing lots of stuff kind of off camera. And I've gotten a whole stack of iron ingots now. Woo! Hooray! This world's going pretty great, and we're progressing really neatly. Some things I like to do right now is redesign this windmill. Like I said before, I don't really like this windmill design, and I think I could honestly do a lot better than what I made. So that's something on the list that I want to do. We got the villagers, so we need to start trading with them a lot more. And also, we need to find a fully intact zombie village, so I can get a priest and a librarian. That's another thing on the list. But yeah, this episode is probably running a bit long, or maybe it's a good length, I don't know. And also, this episode's been taking quite a long time to get out. I'm sorry about that one. So, I'm gonna have to end it here. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.